guys, it is KAZer here, and I'm bringing you guys with some more Kingdom Hearts news for you guys today. So this news kind of shocks me and depresses me at the same time, because I was a really big advocate for this thing, as well as a lot of other people on. I think the majority of Kingdom Hearts fans really wanted this, and I've been mentioning it in a lot of videos about how much I've wanted it as well, and how much I think they should do it. But we finally get official confirmation from Tetsuya Nomura himself, what he has to say about it, and it's kind of depressing. So I'm kind of getting off the initial reaction of this thing, because this news literally came out like 10 minutes ago. So I am just getting off the initial reaction of this thing. I'm jumping right on this story. So yeah, why don't we just get into the story, see what it's all about. So Tetsuya Nomura recently was interviewed by a website called, sorry if I butcher this name, RuliWeb.com. It's a Japanese website, and they were talking to him about the recent reveals about Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3 2015, all that kind of stuff. They were talking about all the stuff that they talked about there. And in the interview, about like 3 questions in or something, he was asking him about, he says in here, it's been about 2 years since the official announcement of Kingdom Hearts 3. And that is true. Yes, it is. And then he goes into about how the fans reacted to the entire thing and what they've been saying, and he reveals a really depressing fact in here. So why don't we just get into it? So here's what Tetsuya Nomura says. Usually most of the reactions from KH fans and media consists of, please put this world in the game, laughs, haha, rather than on the game system itself. We get requests for put this world in, much more than the others. Whichever world is a popular map to determine whether or not the masses will greatly enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. Recently, we've also received a significant increase in requests for the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix and Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix to be released on PS4. Unfortunately, we do not have any plans for that. So, for this, I would just like to quote a very, very brilliant quote from the very intellectual Swiper the Fox from the very, very educational Dora the Explorer. Oh, man! Oh, God. Disclaimer before we start going into this, before I start acting like it's never going to be released, because that's kind of how I'm going to act here, because I'm so disappointed. He doesn't say in here that it's not going to be released at all. That's not what he says. He just says they do not have plans for it right now. So there's a little bit of hope there. There's a little bit of hope. But a lot of that hope we had just got crushed. And it's just so disappointing, because we've been getting so many leaks, so many rumors, so much stuff, so much speculation going around about this elusive re-release of 1.5 and 2.5 on PS4. It's been probably it's probably the second most rumored thing to come out of Kingdom Hearts recently. So there's just been a lot of stuff going around this thing. We got that one leak around E3, well, at E3, the 2.9 thing, which was, of course, bullshit. Because 2.9, really? That's a stupid fucking name. It's not a good name at all. I would understand if that's a temporary one, but still, it's a stupid fucking name, and I wouldn't start advertising it like that. So, yeah. That was a stupid name to fucking begin with, and those things don't really have set schedules for what they're going to talk about on there. So, I knew that was bullshit from the beginning. The Square Enix presents is what I'm talking about. So there's been other leaks, other rumors, all that kind of stuff. And there's just been so much hype around it. And now it's all crushed. Kind of. Again, they did not outright confirm that it's canceled. Well, did they even start working on it? Who knows? They do not outright confirm that it's never going to be released. They just don't have plans for it. And honestly, I don't blame them. Because they probably are wrapped up in everything Kingdom Hearts 3 related right now. They're trying to get that game out the door. There's still a lot of stuff they have to do. Yes, development is going along quite nicely, and they have got a lot of the stuff done. They've got the main basics of what the game is going to be about done. That's pretty much done right now. He's said that multiple times. So all they got to do is start building the worlds, and that is a much more complicated process than I think you guys may think. I'm not a game developer, so I don't claim to know everything, but I'm pretty sure that making all those worlds and all that stuff takes much longer than I think people think it does. So they still gotta do a lot of stuff. They gotta do a lot of coding. They gotta fix a lot of bugs. So they're just wrapped the fuck up in that right now. And they have to make sure that game is perfect, because that game is probably one of the most hyped games of all time. The two most hyped games from Square Enix, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy VII Remake, which are both confirmed. Hooray. So he's probably wrapped up in that right now. And he's also probably going to be really wrapped up in that Final Fantasy VII Remake. he's probably going to start working really hard on that after Kingdom Hearts 3. So that is going to be his next big project. Sorry, I had the mic there. So that's probably what he's going to do next. And he's just probably just wrapped up right now. So I don't blame the guy. He's just one man. He can't do everything. So I kind of don't blame the guy, but I'm still very disappointed because I really want it to be released. I still think it's a necessary thing, and why not just say playing life for just people who don't know. I think, honestly, that it's a necessary thing because story is very important for Kingdom Hearts 3. And yes, I know the games have been released. Yes, they help get people a refresher on the Kingdom Hearts series, but I don't think people want to buy a whole separate console to play the game just to learn the story. You know, I don't think people want to do that. So I think it would just be much more convenient and necessary if they released it on PS4 and Xbox One. Much more necessary for Xbox One. And I know a lot of people are going to hate that, but it's more necessary on Xbox One because there's never been a Kingdom Hearts game released on there. I know there's a lot of people who have played Kingdom Hearts that are on there, but I think the majority have not played Kingdom Hearts, and they're releasing it on a console that's never had the game before, so a lot of people are going to be confused on what is going on there. Xbox players. So, yeah, they're going to need that story backing for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's absolutely necessary for this game. So, they kind of need to do that. So, I think it was absolutely necessary to release it on Xbox One as well, not just PS4. So, yeah, that's kind of my opinion on it. I think it's necessary for story reasons and convenient reasons, more than anything. And I also really wanted them to add Dream Drop Distance in there because that's kind of necessary for understanding the story of that game as well. I think it's kind of a prologue more than anything to Kingdom Hearts 3, so you kind of need that there as well to see where everyone is at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3. So I've always wanted them to add that in there because so we can have every single Kingdom Hearts game on one console, not the PS3, PS4, and Xbox One. That's where it should be. So you can have Dream Drop Distance in there, and it would be all good. Call it the Kingdom Hearts Ultimate Collection or Kingdom Hearts Ultimate Collection, whatever. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's sad to see that convenience won't be there for people, so they won't get all the games on like 1 or 2 gifts or whatever. It's sad to see that won't be there. But again, Tetsuya Nomura is just one guy. He can't do everything, guys. He cannot create magic 24/7, okay? He's just one man. And again, the Osaka team over there, they're all working on Kingdom Hearts 3. They're all just people. They can't perform magic either. So that is why they're not doing it, because they're so wrapped up in Kingdom Hearts 3. I always had the idea that they may outsource a developer to do it, but I've heard of some horror stories with that kind of thing happening, so no, I don't really want them to do that. So, also, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh my god! Tetsuya Nomura has now got the biggest pressure in the gaming industry on his lap right now, because he is the director of probably the most hyped game of all time right now. Because that was the biggest game to get announced at E3 2015. Every single person on the planet Earth is talking about it right now. So he has the biggest pressure in the world to make that game amazing. And if it's not, ooh, the backlash. The fucking backlash for that. You cannot even imagine. I would not even imagine what that would be like. That would be incredible to see. So he has a big job on his hands with that. So he's got to put a lot of pressure. He's got to put a lot of stuff into that. He's got to buckle down on that. And he's got to put a lot of work into it. That's probably going to be his next focus after Kingdom Hearts 3. So he's got a lot of pressure on his hands right now. So don't blame him. So sorry I kind of went on in this video. I'm known for going on in my videos. Sometimes I get lost not all the time I get lost in my videos. So sorry about that. Sorry if I go on for you guys. But whatever. That's all I want to talk about with you guys today. Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this news. What do you think about them not working on the game? Are you upset? What do you think they're going to do in the future? And why do you think they're not working on it? And you still want to see it? Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this news. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because that'd be really awesome if you did. This has been KA Central, your #1 place over the Kingdom Hearts, and I will see you guys later. Hopefully, I'm starting school back Friday, and that's going to be a fun experience for me, because I'm a loader nerd, and this is going to be a fun day for me. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye!